Welcome into Real Talk today. I'm Michael Liptak here with Alex Sanchez and Sydney McIntyre. James Robertson, a 56-year-old factory worker from Detroit. For the past 10 years, he's had to walk 20-plus miles round trip from home to work. He starts his day at 8 a.m. in the morning to get to his 2 to 10 p.m. shift at a Detroit factory, and then he gets home at about 4 a.m. One student in the Detroit area heard about this, and he started a GoFundMe fund for Robertson, and it caught on, and it's raised over $350,000 that will go to Robertson. There's a banker that's helping out in the situation too with financial advisors, and with this money that they've purchased Robertson a 2015 Ford Taurus, and I'm going to go to Sydney and Alex and get your thoughts on this type of situation. You have a 19-year-old student who sees the story about Robertson, and he jumps into action, starts this fund, and to get Robertson a new car.
Well, first of all, I just think that Robertson is very deserving of this. I mean, he walked 6 hours to work and 6 hours back after a whole shift. So I think that he's very deserving of having this fund and the car to get him to work, which he needs to make a life, carry on his life and make money for him, and if he has a family. I think that it's really great to see a younger person kind of look at that and make something happen for him, just because our generation and younger than us is kind of looked at like, oh, well, we just get everything that we ask for, we don't really work for anything. And so I think that with the 19-year-old realizing that Robertson has worked so hard and does all of this so that he can still have a job is really incredible.
Well, and I think it shows us how important it is to work together. There's a lot of people, like you said, that are very deserving of the things that they work through their whole lives, and it's not something that he wasn't begging, he wasn't asking for anything. It was just simply somebody reaching out and helping him. And I think, like Alex says, it's incredible for me to hear of a young male or woman, either one, and reaching out and trying to put forth an effort and put some sort of initiative and showing other youth and other people amongst that age group and amongst our generation to get out there and help people, because we as the youth, we are our own future. And so in order for the future to look positive and look bright, it takes us right now to do something. And for in 2-3 years, we're going to be looking at this story and we're going to say, this person didn't take much for it to happen, so why can't somebody else do it? And I think it's really good for the younger people, because everybody's online and everybody can get to the news so easily, to where it's good for them, because these are the stories we want to hear. We don't want to hear all the negative stories.
We've seen a lot the past, about 6 months or so with this Pay It Forward thing. And this is really paying it forward for someone who's worked 10 plus years in a factory, walking 20 plus miles round trip. That's incredible. And you look at Detroit, it's not warm there. It's not Phoenix or California where it's always the 60s. When you're walking 20 plus miles and 10 degrees, if not worse, it shows that people from Detroit are prideful. They're tough people. And I think it's just great to see that someone will actually take out their time to make an effort to help out Robertson. And I think it just goes to show, no matter how much you think that things aren't going your way, someday it will if you keep doing things the right way.
Yeah, and definitely if you have a story or you've done something and you've reached out or, lent a helping hand, please let us know and comment, or, tell us your story, or if you want to come on and talk about your story, please do. But feel free to comment and leave suggestions and messages on our Facebook page.